Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the What Do You Dream podcast with Season 2, this time brought to you in video! For anyone else who doesn't know what's happening in the audio version, we now have a full video podcast, which is because we want to be big, we want to be cool, and I'm super aware of me looking... I'm just looking, you know what I mean?
I had to actually put proper clothes on today and make sure I wasn't in just like, although I am wearing like active gear, represent Muscle Republic, please sponsor me. But
what muscles?
These muscles. Okay, I just can't believe I did that.
See, and again, this was all going to come up on video now. This is amazing. I'm so happy you guys get to see this. So, it's been a minute.
It's been a hot minute, actually.
It's been a hot minute, you know. We finished at the end of 2021, you know. It ended pretty well. I think things were going really cool. And we've had about 2 months off, which is good. But now we're both, you know, I think we're both really ready to get back into it.
I mean, you are.
You can see the sadness, the depression. What's happening? What's wrong? It was just nice to have a bit of a break, actually, because last year was just a fucking shit. A fucking shit. That's what it was. It's like work on top of trying to do, like, creative projects and then try and, like, fit in time for yourself for, like, exercise and everything. It's a pain. It's a pain to try and do. But, you know, I'd like to also thank all the listeners who have been listening over the break.
Yes.
We were able to break 2,000 bloody downloads.
We did it.
You bloody rippers. And we've all been noticing the likes and the follows on our Instagram and our Facebook at What Do You Dream Podcast. And also, if you want any send us emails because we're gearing up for a whole new season, a whole new medium because we're animals. We're crazy. Look at us go. 2022 is all the twos. We're really just goddamn happy to be here.
Yep.
And I'm just so aware of my face. More than I ever have been before. It's crazy.
It's so weird. I don't like being on camera. I hate it. I prefer being behind the camera, but I was forced to be in front of the camera, so I apologize for this. I apologize for it all now.
You should apologize to everyone you see. I'm sorry for my face.
I can't help I can help what I look like, but it costs way too much money.
Yeah, what's the deal with makeup? It costs way too much freaking money.
I was talking more plastic surgery.
Oh, no amount of plastic surgery could fix that.
So I've been told.
Oh my god. Well, look. It's all, you know, it's really nice to be back, and I think we gotta, I'm ready for, have you got a dream? Because I got a dream. I've got a nice...
I do have a dream. It was one of the first dreams I had this year.
Yeah, okay. Would you want to go first? You want to go first?
Yeah, sure, why not? Can I just say, though, if you see me glancing away, I've already told Nick, but if you see me glancing away, the Winter Olympics are currently on, and my favourite, what's the word? Yes, athlete, but what's the word? You always finish my words, finish my sentence.
What do you mean? Your favorite snowboarder?
No, the half pipe.
Olympian.
The event. My favorite event. There we go.
Event.
My favorite event is the half pipe. And because it's got Shaun White and Scotty James, which are Shaun White's obviously number one in the half pipe. I know this isn't my dream, but they're currently competing and I'm so excited. Okay.
Is he white?
Who? Shaun White?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
He's a ranger, actually. So, but he's just a phenomenal snowboarder.
Is he going to melt the snow?
I don't know, but he's pretty fucking amazing. This is his 5th Olympics?
Oh, damn, he old. Or
yeah,
young.
Yeah, he's like 30, mid-30s, I think, 34.
Oh, God, I'm old.
But
anyway, dreams.
Okay,
dreams. Let's go. Dreams.
Okay. So, yes, one of the first dreams I had this year, because I kind of failed a bit last year. I didn't dream as much as I hoped to, and I don't know if that's because of the stress of work and just COVID and all that. But anyway, having some time off was nice and it helped me dream. So it kind of felt like a movie. I was the main character, but I was a male. And it was very futuristic. So it was thousands and thousands of years in the future, and we were living not on Earth. It was a different planet. And I remember waking up and I was in a pod. So we slept in pods, and I woke up and the guy who was running the place, so like the king or the president or whatever, he came over and he was like, "Glad to see you're awake. We really need you. Meet us in the lab when you're dressed." And so I'm walking over and get to the lab, and then they're talking about how our hosts, they need to do more tests on us to figure out what the hosts are doing, or how can we control the host. And I was like, "What do you mean the host?" And they're like, "We've been doing this for months now. You have a host inside your body that you're trying to control, but they're trying to control us." So it was really weird. It was like something was inside me, like an alien kind of.
Like a symbiotic relationship or something like that, right?
Yeah. And then I figured out I was the son of the president, and I was like patient X.
Okay.
So I was the only one getting probed and shit to start off with. Not probed, but like getting tests done on. And it just, I don't know, it was really weird. Like I kind of just remember bits and pieces of like them like putting things on my head to figure out like what part of the host was in my body. And then like at one point it took over and it started talking, but like through my mouth. And then I came back into consciousness, and then it was me again. And then they're like, "How did you do that?" And I'm like, "Do what?" And they were like, "He came out and spoke and I didn't remember it." So yeah, it was weird.
Okay. Oh wow, that's.
It's sort of. Yeah, what?
No, you go. You keep it going.
It sort of had a bit of like June / The Host. Have you ever seen The Host, the movie?
I haven't actually seen The Host.
It's terrible. It's terrible. Don't watch it. But the whole concept of that is aliens come to Earth and they take over people's bodies.
So it's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers kind of deal.
Pretty
much.
Like
similar?
Pretty much. So it's kind of like a mix of the two, because it kind of had Dune sort of feelings where it was a different planet. Yeah, it was a different planet, and like I was the son of the guy.
Yeah.
But there was a host in my body.
Have you what? This sounds very similar to almost District 9 as well.
Yes, I love that movie.
I was gonna say, because it's like you're related to somebody who's then doing tests, and it's like it doesn't sound very. Okay, now let me think. Let me think in terms of. Okay, first level interpretation. We've got something very simple. I think we're going with a more just you've seen some movie. When did you watch this, by the way? When did you watch
June?
The either The Host or June?
Both. I haven't watched The Host since it came out.
So been a while. Okay.
A long time, because I think that movie came out like 2012 or something, 13. It was after Twilight, so whenever Twilight ended, because it's by the same author. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. And I watched June after I had this dream.
Okay, cool. Okay. So, this is because your mind always does like... Actually, your mind doesn't normally go to sci-fi. You're not a very sci-fi-minded person.
Yeah.
You're more like, if we're gonna do a movie, it'll be like some bloody Downton Abbey musical that has throwbacks. That's a flashback sequence in the 1920s. That's 100%. What Kristi's
100%. With a little bit of Disney thrown in. I need my Prince Charming.
Of course. You need, like, that's the let's make it nice and PG version of it.
Yeah.
And then but high concept sci-fi. Very interesting. It's got a bit of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. It's got a bit of District 9. But it's like, have you been... Okay, here's an interesting question. Have you been feeling a bit of disconnection with your body lately, as in you haven't been feeling right, things are feeling alien, or like anything like that?
Not really, but I wasn't exercising over the Christmas break. So, and I was eating so much shit food.
Okay.
Because you don't eat healthy at Christmas and New Year's. I mean, no one does.
I actually lost weight.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you.
I don't eat a lot when I'm at home. Like, if I'm at home, I don't eat a lot of food. Like, I'm generally, like, because I will sleep in, and then I'll have a big breakfast, and then I won't have lunch, and then I'll have dinner. So I'm basically, like, I don't eat a lot. That's kind of the thing. But I'm thinking, so my thought is that you're having this disconnect of your ideal self and your real self, and that the real self is, I'd say, the person, but then the host is this kind of alternate self. You know what I mean? So it's this the unhealthy self that's trying to take over what your ideal real self is. You get what I mean? So I'm thinking that's kind of what you're feeling. You're feeling this kind of compulsion to want to be a better... What's the word? To be a better you, but you're not liking that you. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what it represents. It was so strange. Like you said, I never dreamed sci-fi. So it was really weird.
So the person testing you, who was that again? Was it like someone you knew in the universe?
Yeah, it was my dad.
Your dad. Have you felt betrayed by a person of authority lately?
Does my boss count?
Technically, yes. That could be also it. It could be that you're feeling probative and violated. Who knows? That could be a possibility.
Yeah, could be. Could be.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking in terms of it could be that element of feeling probative, violated, but like not in the bad sense. Like you're feeling exploited and that...
Maybe.
Okay, here we go. Yep, I got it. Okay, Nick time. I've changed the camera. It's official. So, it's all on me. Make or break time, baby. It is what your ideal self is, what you want to be, as in, not like, say, the fit self, but it's that maybe a professional fulfillment element of it. But then the parasite is something that's been growing in you for a long period of time that could be developing resentment in your current status, which then a person of authority is possibly exploiting for their own gain. Boom!
Boom!
That's it! There, baby! We're back! 2022! That's it! Oh, it took me a second to get there. What do you think of that? How do you feel? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I feel that. That sounds good. Does that
sound good?
I mean, I'll go with that.
You'll go with that?
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense because at the end of last year, I was so over my job. Like, I was job hunting everyone is. Every day.
But I think every day is to be, like, everyone is, you know what I mean? I'm in the same boat at the moment. I'm doing the same thing because it's just like, I want a change so goddamn badly that I'm almost willing to force the change. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You're just like, I want to rile shit up because I'm, like, over COVID, we've changed so much. I feel
much.
Like life has changed, all this bullshit, and this is actually a really good transition into some big news for me. So, yes. So, 2022 new year for me. I don't think I'm gonna start getting in trouble now for sex dreams about other ladies. Yeah, reading between those lines.
I'm totally reading between the lines.
They're in between the lines. So, for those who are long-time listeners, they've always known that I was painfully single.
Yeah.
Emphasis on the painfully single.
Yes, so painfully.
And Kristi would bust my nuts over it all the time, non-stop. It's like, get a girlfriend, stop. Yeah, all this kind of stuff.
Because I just want to see everyone happy. And I feel like the only way to be happy is to have someone you love and want to be with.
Oh, that sounds like you're codependent with Travis, but that's okay.
I'm a very independent woman, thank you.
Don't mess with my Hungarianness. So, yes, that's been a big shift for me in terms of change. But I think that's inadvertently kind of that theme of, like, the show we have. It's like, it's always kind of changes, and our dreams kind of represent that change. But, yeah, and
your change is?
My change is that I've got a girlfriend. Yeah, I got a girlfriend now.
You made it official?
To the show. Yep. Yeah, it's official. Not Facebook official because that's old school. But
please.
Yeah, she'll meet the family soon.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. What was her name again?
It's a whole thing. Her name is Anita. Hi, Anita.
Hi,
if you're listening.
If you're listening.
Yeah. She already likes you and how much you make fun of me. So there you go. She's already listened to the show. So we might.
Yay, we're friends already. I love this. I love making friends.
This is what I need. I need more women in my life who are ganging up on me. You know, I've got enough of that. It's going to be great. I don't see how this could end badly for me. Right? Everything's going to be great.
Great. Just great.
It's but so. I bring that up not just because of me
bragging rights,
bragging rights, and jerking myself off.
Oh.
It's which I don't need to do. Joking. Oh, I'm sorry. That's fucking no. But my dreams have changed dramatically. So it's been like about a month and look at the date, month and a half.
Aww.
So it's very short. It's very short. But. Like, so I've stopped dreaming about, like, random hookups with ladies. I actually have stopped that. I don't dream about that stuff anymore, which is really interesting, because I just thought that it's like, oh, you know, I'm a man, you know, I'm horny, it's always action, explosions and, you know, fucking, but, you know, no. It because it's like that's the thing, because men and women were so wired differently, and it's just like women are like, oh, you know, I kind of have this, like, you know, emotional connection, and then men, it's just like boobs.
So true.
It's like
so true.
This is how it is. We're very simple creatures, and but my dreams have changed a lot. But in terms of my dreams have changed a lot in terms of probably cut out, I'd say, what was it? The sexy time dreams were about how much % of my dreams? I'd say 30% in terms, it would be like always an insertion point. It was inserted as like a backdrop. It was never the core of it. It was like James Bond, you know, you go in, you're gonna have a martini, and I banged a bloody spy stripper.
That's literally all your dreams last year. Every single one.
Dreams. Every single one. But my dreams it seems like my dreams have officially turned into going into hard, stop. Don't give me that face! Not like that! Not like that! Filthy! Filthy! It's been going into more action-based movie dreams, which is really cool. I'm digging it. It's kind of like I'm having, like, you know, that golden age of television moment. I feel like I'm going through that right now, because all my dreams are all these, like, high concept, like, action thriller, everything. I've been having crazy dreams. Crazy dreams. So I'm going to tell you about my dream, because that's where I lead into it. See how I connected all those goddamn dots? I'm a storyteller. So, what's my story? Okay. You
lost me at girlfriend.
It's like, I know, until I see her, she's not real, and all I know is that you're in a fucking box in your backyard jerking off by yourself. That's all I know.
Pics or it didn't happen.
It's just pics or it didn't happen. Pics after the show. Pics after the show of my OnlyFans, if anyone's interested. No one, don't ask for my OnlyFans. I don't have one.
I was about to say, do you have an OnlyFans?
How? No one wants to watch a 30-year-old half Asian man jerk off in front of a camera. There's enough people like that. No one wants to see that, you know? And, like, anyway. But anyone who does like that, no judgment. Let me know in the comments down below.
No, please, don't let us know. We don't want to get kicked off Facebook or Instagram, please.
Or YouTube now. Hey, social media expansion. Okay, so before I go into this dream, I need to have a talk. I need to ask you a question on, do you know what NFTs are?
No.
Have you heard of them at all?
I've heard of the term.
So it's like the non-fungible tokens.
Okay.
I fucking hate it. I fucking hate this shit so goddamn much.
What is it?
Basically, it's like the blockchain it's like the blockchain and how Bitcoin is connected to the blockchain, and you could authenticate it, and that, so essentially if you do this in terms of images or files, it's like, this is the unique file that I have, no one else can have this, you own this, and you can sell it to whoever, and then you can pass on that ownership to someone else. So it's like, say you had a unique painting, and you could share it around, but then if you're, this is like the best case scenario, and if you're a creator, say if I created this painting, it's connected to me, I know for a fact I made this, then I can get ongoing commissions, which is good for ongoing income for digital artists.
Yep.
But every man and his fucking dog is jumping on this shit. It's ridiculous. It's like, oh, look at me. I got this picture of a fucking monkey, and the monkey's all like, I look so cool. I can keep you, and we can make money out of it, and all this bullshit. And it's like, you can just copy and paste that shit. like fucking hell. And then it's all these fucking drongos who are going around bloody... all these drongos going around making a hot minute, going like, oh, look at this cool NFT project, buy in. Oh, I got $2 million and all these fucking mongoloids just lost a bunch of money. I don't think I could say that. Anyway, we'll keep it going. As you can probably tell, I don't like them.
Couldn't tell.
I don't like them a lot. But but basically it's that, like, have the simplest version. This is the image. There's only one of them. You can sell them, make a shit ton of money, right? Very important for this. Very important for this stream. So, anyway, now I can go to my dream, and I'm not going to say anything bad again. I will probably say something bad again. So, we open up. It's a sci-fi universe. We're both sci-fi, but I'm thinking think more in terms of like Blade Runner. You know, kind of like it's a dystopian-ish future, kind of got that Asian-y kind of mix influence and everything. Yep. And I'm just a dude going around. I don't know what I'm dressed as, but I'm just kind of just a normal everyday person in this. And I'm freaking out because I have this special USB. I don't know what's on the USB. I smacked my face. That hurt. So I don't know what's on this USB, but I know I need to get it somewhere. So I'm rushing. I'm freaking out. I'm like, I gotta get this. I gotta get this. I gotta get this. I gotta get this. You know what I mean? So I'm running around, and then I go into this. Like a opium den is the best way to describe it. God damn! I said I wasn't gonna be offensive. And then it was an Asian shopkeeper lady. This is getting worse. But this is what happened in the dream. And she looks at me, and she's like, and I'm like, I'm not a Guilo. And then she goes, okay, for anyone else, Guilo means white devil in Cantonese. So
okay.
If a Cantonese Hong Kong woman or anyone goes to you and goes, Guilo, you know? So she's like, okay, you're not a Guilo, you're cool, you know? And I'm like, okay, cool. So she takes me into the back. And then in the back, we've got this, like, 3 people. You've got a Russian dude, you've got a South African dude, and then you've got an African dude. And they're all kind of talking. These guys are like, they've eaten, like, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone in their prime, like, for breakfast. Like, they are swole. They're swole. And I'm just me. You know, look, I'm not a small man, but I am not that big. I am 6'3", I'm 100 kilos, and don't find me, please. That's too much. I've given you too much information about my body. Anyway.
I can't even tell them how much you weigh.
Hey, I'm happy with that. I'm proud of that. It fluctuates depending on how I'm feeling.
Anyone out there who knows how that feels, hit me up with any tips.
This is the point where now you get comfortable with your girlfriend and you put on a shit ton of weight. Good luck. Okay. Have fun with that.
Okay, I'm going to put a pause on my dream for a second. I actually feel more motivated to work out now than I had before.
That won't last. You're still in the honeymoon phase, that's why. Wait till you get comfortable and then you're just like pig out.
Okay.
Because they love you for who you are.
I love it.
Not because you ate a packet of fucking Maltesers for lunch the other day.
Holy shit, did you eat a packet of Maltesers?
No. But I did eat a whole packet of Shapes the other day.
If you become a whale, Travis will leave you. I tell you this much. He will leave you. So,
I would never.
Back to the dream, wait. Okay, so I'm there with this very diverse group of, I'm going to say criminals. Yep. But I'm not saying that because of the makeup of the group. They just happen to be criminals. So I walk in there and then someone goes to me. The Russian guy goes, have you got the goods? And I go, yeah. Just like that. And it's like, huh? And he goes, well, show me goods. And I go, what goods? It's like, this is not funny, show me goods. And I go, what? And I can't find it. I can't find it anywhere. I'm freaking the fuck out. And then the African guy who sounds like just this really deep voice, he's just like, I do not think he knows where he put the goods. And the Russian guy goes, I don't know if you're stupid or you're just stupid. I can't think of any other words. You're so goddamn stupid. So I'm freaking out. Anyway, I find it. It was in my shoe. So I pull it out and it's this, we put it into a computer and it turns out it's an NFT. Mm. It's an NFT of Pikachu. Mm. Only one around. And then this Russian guy goes, oh my god, I don't know what my accent is anymore. Sorry. Oh my god, I've never seen Pikachu like this before. He is beautiful. And then the African guy goes, this is the best Pikachu I've ever seen. You have to die. And then he turns out he's an African Russian and he shoots everybody. Kills everybody but me. And then he goes, I'll pay you triple and we're done. And I go, okay. He gives me the money and I leave. But then the SWAT comes in, fucking knocks down the doors, everyone's shooting. Anyway, then I end the dream with going, I want some ramen. And that was it.
I want some ramen. How good's ramen?
Ramen's great.
Yeah, okay.
It's a very straightforward dream. Nothing special about it. But the fact that the NFTs were so focused on it, I think I felt like I needed to explain it.
It's literally like all your other dreams, but without the sex.
Yeah. It's like, the sex is the interesting part! Now you're doing nothing! Nothing! But like...
I came here for the sex, that's it.
You're just like... Look, everyone who's listening is just like, look, I came here for the sex. No, I came here for the dreams, I stayed here for the sex. And now that there's no sex, I don't know what's going to happen anymore. It's like this, we've strayed away from our roots. But, oh my god!
You're the one saying it, not me.
I don't know what's
You're
wrong with
making it too easy. Anyway.
I'm making it too easy.
Continue.
Anyway, so that's, it was very straightforward. And I was also the voices of each of the accents as well, because you can tell I'm so, of course I am, I'm amazing.
Yeah. Well, you got to be the star of your own dreams.
Look, if you're not the star of your own dreams, you have some goddamn, what's the word? Self-esteem issues.
Yes.
It's like, I'm like the script assistant in my dream. It's like, oh, so it's like, okay, so you don't even keep track of stuff. Oh, no.
No.
No. Not that responsibility. That's too much.
When did you have this dream?
I had this dream a couple nights ago, and I know why, because I cracked the fucking shits about some NFT shit with my friends, because they know if they talk to me about it, I'm gonna get pissed off.
Do you think this is your dream, just like taking the piss because it knows how much you hate NFTs? It's like, I'm gonna have a whole dream about an NFT just to piss off Nick.
Oh my god, that totally could be. It could
It's
be.
your
'Cause, like,
self-conscious being a complete asshole towards you.
Like, my self-conscious is just like, you know what?
Fuck
Nick's
you.
Nick's getting too happy lately. Let's give him some bullshit.
Yes, because now you've got a girlfriend, everything's all happy, and something's got to bring you back down to earth. So it's your subconscious going, fuck, we're going to make this stream awful, because we know how much he hates NFTs and how much it gets him going, gets him angry. So let's sort of just bring him back down to earth a bit.
So, okay, so it's kind of like a Trojan horse, right?
Yes.
It's kind of like so it's like, look, we know Nick likes his Blade Runner. We know he likes his sci-fi. We know he likes his thrillers.
Yeah, let's put him in...
Holy shit!
Let's put him
I'm like, this is so meta.
Let's put him in scenario that he loves. We've got,
Yes.
all the stuff he loves, but then it's like a compliment sandwich. You're in a sci-fi setting, something that you love, and you're obviously the main character, and then, so that's the nice, it's a nice compliment to you, and then they bring in an NFT, and that's the sandwich because you fucking hate it. But then at the end, they're like, you're the only one that survived, and you get ramen. It's like a dream compliment sandwich.
I like that. But there's still shit. But here's the thing, there's still shit in the middle. It's like I could have fucking brioche buns. I could have that shit. But if there was a shit in it, it's still shit, right? Call me crazy. I'm not going to eat shit on a if I'm going to eat using anything in terms of breadage, it would probably be a brioche bun, because brioche buns are delicious.
Oh, how good's
All
brioche?
fucking butter.
Brioche is just, That's why we make burgers now with brioche buns, because there's just no other way.
Oh my god, that's delicious. Holy shit. Okay, so, now I'm hungry. I made myself a steak sandwich for lunch too. I did it with steak, I made with fresh bread, bacon, cheese, egg. It was delicious. Anyway, you're not here for food.
No.
I love this idea that my subconscious is so meta.
Yeah.
And it's also so self-regulatory that it did that. It's like, because that's the kind of shit I would do. I'd keep myself in check, because like you talk to yourself like, look, man, you fucking got to keep yourself in check. But normally I would do that, say, more actively, my active consciousness. Is like, but then, of course, when you're all, my butterflies and I'm feelings. Ooh.
I'm so happy.
I'm so happy. And then my fucking subconscious is like, wait a minute, motherfucker. We got some shit to talk about.
That's exactly what happened.
And it's just like, what is your unresolved issues in NFTs? I would love to know that. And it just goes, what do you mean? It's just like, you have some fucking issues you need to deal with. I just think they're bad. Well, you know what? You might think that, and I'm going to fuck with you. Because I was pissed off when I woke up.
Yeah, I bet you. I couldn't tell. Could not tell.
No, I am a calm, collected human being. I have no issues of hate or anger or rage. I am cool as a cucumber.
So if I say NFT...
Shut the fuck up, you bitch!
It's like a trigger point.
Oh, yeah, it actually is. Is this gonna be? We're gonna have to have an NFT warning go off.
Yes, warning.
NFT.
Warning.
Warning. You have an NFT problem. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I'm still all riled up.
I just love that your self-conscious was like, Nick is way too happy. We gotta
we need to bring him down. It's like having my brain giving me a depressant. It's like you don't have antidepressants. It's just like, here, you have this depressant. It's just like, what? It's like, you are way too fucking happy with yourself.
Way too
man.
happy.
And when you start getting too happy, you start getting too up your own arsehole. I'm here to help you. That's what it is. That's the thing.
I love yourself.
That's what's made it.
I love your subconscious.
My self-conscious...
Subconscious.
Okay, how would my subconscious. How would my subconscious sound? Would it just be me, or do you think it'd be me with, like, what would my self-conscious look like? But subconscious, fuck, I keep fucking this up.
You know what I'm imagining right now? Have you ever seen Inside Out, the movie?
Yep.
I'm just seeing, like, little nicks inside your head. And then, like, little asshole Nick is like, he's way too happy.
Hit the button!
Yeah.
And then you got happiness Nick is just like,
I'm so happy. I feel like subconscious Nick would have some kind of like, not German, but like Swedish kind of accent.
Can you do a Swedish accent for us right now?
No.
All I know how to do is like a German accent. I'm so happy. I'm so
happy.
He's so happy. No, who? It's time for Nick to have a problem. I think Nick is just too happy with himself. Let's cause a bit of shit. And then Happy Nick's like, I think we should leave him alone. No, I think we should hurt Nick. I don't know why. But it's time for him to be self-aware. Well, it didn't work, because I was just cranky. I wasn't self-aware. It's just like Nick needs to fire up and get mad. It doesn't take much. It doesn't take much. Like, what's
it doesn't take...
No, it doesn't. If this becomes a one-person podcast, look for Kristi in the bush, because she's buried there somewhere. Just kidding. I can't drive.
I was going to say, how are you going to get me out there, Ivan Milat?
Okay, would it be that much of a stretch if I committed a murder? And committing a murder. In this universe where I commit a murder, I would be willing to drive without a license.
Well, I mean, if you're already committing a murder, but driving without a license is too far.
Yeah, that's too far. It's just like, I'm just there, I've got the knife, I'm just going, okay, I'm going to walk, I'm going to take this on the bus. I'm going to take this on the bus because this is way easier than having to deal with this shit. But because I can't drive, I don't want to be illegal. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Murdering someone's fine. Driving illegally, not fine.
That's the thing. I've been watching so much Law and Order lately. Law and Order SVU, because it's on Amazon. Love that show. But it's always that kind of thing. And then it would be like, it's like, let's make a deal. I'll make a deal. It's like, oh, we have you on the bus camera with the body. I'd be like, it's like, why did you do that? And I'd just be like, I don't have a license. So you're willing to commit a crime? Well, she said NFT. And then they go, oh, fair enough. Let him go.
This is really weird, but have you ever thought of, like, the best way to murder someone and get away with it? Like, has that thought ever came?
No. Let me take that step back. No. I've never thought about that. Ever. Not once.
Not once?
I'm a good person.
Not once?
No, I have. But, like what? So, okay. For all intents and purposes, anything said on this podcast is hypothetical. And
100%.
Anything that is related to it. 100%. We are not condoning murder. Unless Kristi says NFT. And I am joking when I say that. I'm joking so hard.
Come and get me. I'll see you in like 12 hours from your walk.
Come and get me, bitch. And I turn up with an Uber. It's like, can I get the Uber equivalent of like a hitman driver?
Uber X.
I'd be like, look, Uber. It's like, I'll Uber drive down. And it'll be like, I'll commit the crime, but then I dump the body in the car. Like, look, you take care of this. You give me the tools, and then we're cool. You know, they got the bleach, they got everything. So, okay, you know what? That's our next venture. Watch out, Uber. Or Uber might buy us out, and then it's the Uber murder version. You know? That sounds like something in dystopian fiction, right? That sounds like that would be like a service.
No.
It's like, no? Oh, it's like, I was thinking Futurama. Like, it'd be somewhere in Futurama kind of thing. Like, you know how they had the suicide booths in Futurama?
Yeah.
It'd be like that, but it would be like the murder stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, I have had more dreams, but it ends up being very similar. I had another dream. Where was it? Yeah, that's right. I had another dream, and this is the first time I actually ever had this dream before. But anyway, I was thinking of having talking about another dream, but I think we'll save it for next week because we want you guys to talk to us.
Yes. Can you please send us some dreams? We had one last year. Actually, more than one. We had a couple last year, but I want to beat 3. Is it so hard to ask?
I have one dream that's on the back burner. That has come through, but I wanted this first episode to be about us. Yeah, I wanted this to be about us reconnecting with our audience.
Okay.
And so we want to have just a little preamble, little wrap up of what our plans are for the year, where we're taking things. So obviously we're going to be doing this video thing a bit more now. We're going to be really focusing on that. So that's going to be really fun. We're kind of excited about that. I think this is... I enjoyed the format. Kristi still hasn't seen it yet, technically, because I'm doing the live... We're doing like a live broadcast / recording of this.
Knowing you've probably got some kind of like horrible filter on my face right now that ages me to what I look like when I'm 80.
If only because I am not that skilled. I am not that skilled. But so we're going to be wanting to do more video. So I think we're going to be doing more video stuff, but we're still going to be doing our Facebook, our Instagram, but we're going to be doing moving to YouTube. And we might actually start off by, if you've listened to us now, if you've up to this point, I would have uploaded all of our, possibly uploaded all of our seasons on YouTube. Our first season, which would just be the audio version. That's not a bad idea. We could do that. But if you want to follow us, make sure you follow us. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. That'd be great. We always love that.
Do it.
But also follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Also, Facebook and Instagram at What Do You Dream Podcast. Also email us at whatdoyoudreampodcast@gmail.com. So, with that out of the way, this is our first episode. We're back in 2022. It's a shorter episode because we wanted it to be shorter, and also because Kristi's a bitch and wants to go to the gym. But I'm joking. I joke. But look, you can see that reaction, so it's true. But we wanted a nice, simple, easy start to this season. And on that note, I think I would say, on that sweaty pre-workout note...
I'm really sweaty right now. I don't know why.
I'm really sweaty too. I think it's because we're on camera.
No, it's just really hot in this room. We're in the middle of summer for anyone not in Australia, and it's like 40 degrees out there today.
It's fucked.
It's hot.
Anyway, on that fucking hot night, I've been Nick. This has been Kristi. This is the What Do You Dream podcast, saying thank you so much for listening. If indeed you still are, thank you and good night.